So my name's Michelle, and my favourite artist of all time has got to be Salvador Dali. And the reason for that is because he was one of the leading, I guess, founders of the surrealism movement. And what I love about surrealism is that you can be, I believe, far more creative with your artwork when in comparison with other movements that were going on, like so Pointillism, Impressionism, things like that. And yeah, so that's what I love about it. It's very creative. You can be crazy with it, a bit weird, but I love weird. So I believe it's somewhat eclectic. You know, you can incorporate all sorts of genres and put it on one board.
Hi, I'm Alexi. I'm from London, based around Shoreditch. One of my favourite artists at the moment is an artist called Daisy. She's studied fine art at Central St Martin's and has started working with a street art style, so it's a combination of street art ideas with a very fine technique. There's a very interesting mix between the East London ideas and the West London style and technique.
Hi, I'm Becky Black, and my favourite work of art is probably Nighthawks by Edward Hopper, which was painted in the 1940s. Edward Hopper is probably one of my favourite artists, and there are just so many pieces of his that I absolutely love. But Nighthawks stands out for me because of its incredible composition, which is so cinematic and simultaneously so realistic, and it really captures a timeless quality about life in a city, which is still completely relevant today. And it's also just got this really captivating narrative, and I could just look at it over and over again and never get tired of it.
Hi, my name's Kwok. I'm from the borough of Newham. If I were to pick sort of like favourite artists, I'd say it'd probably be Peter Paul Rubens, who was sort of like famous in sort of like the 15th, 16th century, this sort of like Baroque period and Renaissance. He's got these sort of very sort of epic sort of like paintings, and they're very sort of like expressive and very sort of fleshy, and above all they're very romantic as well.
Hi, I'm Jo, I'm from Hackney. There's an artist that I really love called Sarah Leroy. Her work's amazing. She kind of embraces people's dark side and weaknesses. So a lot of her paintings are of people with like porcelain skin, blue lips, so she kind of makes people look kind of a little bit dead in a way, but captures the beauty of it at the same time. So, yeah, I like her work.
Okay. Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm from Austria, Vienna, and my favorite artist is Salvador Dali. With the melting watches on the trees, and I think that's very inspiring, and I like that. So yeah, that's my favorite artist.
Hi, I'm Luciana Gabbani, and one of my favourite art pieces is The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. And it was one of the first art pieces I ever saw in a gallery, and I really was overwhelmed by the size of it. Not so much by the beauty of the figures that surrounded the body, but just the gracefulness and the vulnerability of what I saw. When I looked back at a photo that I took of it a few years later, I always associated what I saw with, you know, the modern day perception of love, that it does have those unattractive qualities to it, but around it all, it is still something strong, and it is overwhelming, and it is really beautiful.